Cat just finished feasting on some seaweed. But I'm going to do a video today of the chickpea flour omelets because everybody always asks me how I make them. So I'm just going to quickly do that as soon as my daughter is able to make the video for me. But I wanted to show the cat eating the seaweed, and this is the seaweed I get. It's really inexpensive, and it's available at the farmer's market here, the DeKalb County Farmer's Market. I think I paid like $1 for this, several pieces in it. And then I get the this one from there. This was 99 cents, and it has 3 small snack packages in it. And this one is, if you can see, wasabi flavor. So that's completely delicious. This is Nubia. Tell them, Nubia.
I like seaweed. So, Mommy, eat it.
Yes, Nubia really likes seaweed. So, Restaurant is gonna tell them again.
It's spicy now.
Yes.
So, the seaweed, let me eat this one today.
Exactly.
So, you know this one today. So,
Okay.
seaweed today.
Stop. Ashar, can you come and get the cat? He's attacking the cord. So she's letting you know that we're eating the
seaweed now.
this one. That's not spicy, and we're not eating the spicy one today. Okay, Basha's gonna. You may have to edit something out. But anyway. Oh, show Nubia tearing off her piece of seaweed. This is what the seaweed looks like. Nubia loves to eat it.
So, just take a bit. You got scoop.
So this is the chickpea omelet. I use the chickpea flour, and they don't list any ingredients on here. Now, anytime anything is this white, I'm concerned that it may be denatured. So I did go online and get the regular ingredients for Indian chickpea flour, and it's just dehydrated chickpeas. We call it chana sometimes in the West Indies, which I think is the Indian name for it. But anyway, I put a little red pepper, a little green pepper, a little onion, a sweet yellow onion, and a little Roma tomato in here. And so I don't do measurements with this, but see how this is? This is not thick enough to make a good omelet. So I'm going to have to add a little bit more flour. And look how inexpensive this is. You see that? It's only 95 cents for a pound. So I'm going to put a little bit more flour in this because it's not thick enough. It should have the consistency of pancake batter. So you're just going to have to add your, whatever you want your vegetables to be, you're going to have to add your flour and your water until you get this consistency, which is like pancake batter. And it will bubble on up and everything, very similar to eggs. Now, for those of you all who do not do fried things, I am not sure how this would react to baking. I have not tried it. So if one of y'all is able to try it, please hit me up and let me know how that turns out. If I were going to see, Fasha showing you consistency. If I were going to season it, I would use spike and garlic powder. I'm not going to season it today because I made one yesterday and I didn't season it and it was really good still. So I'm not going to season it, but I will, while I eat it, put some nutritional yeast on it, which, you know, just makes everything kind of cheesy. I'm not going to put that in there because all of my children don't like it. And depending on how many omelets it actually makes, they may be eating some as well. I'm not just cooking it for myself. So what I'm going to do with this is my regular frying pan. I already has some olive oil in it. And just going to heat that up to regular temperature. And this is what I do even when I make pancakes. I put a dot in the oil. And then once that starts bubbling, I know the oil is the right temperature to pour my batter in. And I always use a spouted bowl for my batters so that it's easy to pour them. So I'm going to just pour this in here, fry it like I would fry regular pancake, and that is how you make the chickpea flour omelets. Completely vegan, completely gluten-free, and very, very, very good. It's very delicious. It really gives you that kind of eggy aftertaste that I haven't been able to find with any other kind of eggy omelet substitute. So I try my best not to do soy. I really, really do, because it has so much estrogen in it and so many, Nubia, no more after that, okay? And so many different additives, and it's a hybrid. You know, it's not a real food that grows from Earth Mother Onila. It's something that's been created. So we don't want to do too much of that. So I try my best not to do too much soy. So when I want that eggy type of vibration, I don't do scrambled tofu anymore, which is what I used to do for many years. So I'll do look at that, seaweed done. So I do this instead, the chickpea omelet. So look, see how this has started bubbling? So now I know it's time for me to pour my batter in there. So I'm going to pour my batter in, and I'm going to make it just like pancakes, and we will come back and show you the finished product. All right. Peace and love.